Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly focus for March the 25th through to the 31st, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And let's dive right into the cards, shall we? Okay, my lovely Capricorns. What do we have here for you? We have the Magician. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want to bring into your reality? What do you want to, um, yeah, what area of your life are you looking to improve? Is it finances? Is it prosperity? Is it abundance? Is it work? Is it career? Is it your love life? Is it your health and well being? This is the wish card. The magician shows up to ask you what you want to bring into your world. Now, we do need to show up. We do need to do the work. We do need to show that we are committed to our path going forward. But this is when a lot of magic can come in and help you along the way. We have the Queen of Cups. The only limitations you can put on this dream right now are your own limitations, what you allow to be. Okay, so where do you stop growing your dream? Where do you not push it to the next level and beyond? What is the barrier that is stopping you from doing just that? To taking it to the next level, to believing in yourself, knowing that you've got this, knowing that you can go forward in the way you want, that you don't have to compromise. You don't have to dummy it down so it's reachable, so it's doable. The reason why you have that spark is because you can do it in a way that nobody else can. So trust your inner guide. Love yourself. Know that you are worthy. Know that you are deserving. Know that you can fill that cup with whatever you want to fill it with going forward. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. So very strong cards for you. Absolutely. We have the wheel card, and I've told almost everybody, I think over the last several weeks, whether it was here or I was doing personal readings, it just seems like everybody needs to journal right now. Everybody needs to write their next chapter. Now, write it in the present tense. How do you expect to step into your tomorrow? What does it look like when you hit those successes? What does it look like when you reach those goals, those dreams, those passions? This is the Wheel of Fortune card telling us that a lighter energy is coming in this week for us to deal with, to work with. This is a time when we know seasons are changing. And even though we are going into a lunar eclipse energy for this week, it is about writing the new story so that we can see where the first limitation shows up, so we can see where we need to address a concern, a worry, something that an anxiety, a fear. Perhaps we just need to forgive ourselves for something. Okay, let's look in work and career. We have the Five of Pentacles. This card has been coming up way too often. It is a frequent flyer right now, telling us that we're tired, that we want to throw in the towel, that we have been pushing, that we've been working so hard towards goals, dreams, and desires. And it's like it's almost there, but it's just not, we just can't seem to push through, maybe. And we want to throw in the towel. And I implore that you do not do that, okay? I beg you not to do that at this present time, okay? You are sitting on the threshold of the door of abundance. What is behind that door? You are so very close to it. So it's about uh, rejuvenizing oneself, the rejuvenation of your dreams, your desires. Now, this is work, this is career. Where do you want to go? Do you want that promotion? Do you want that raise? Do you want to go off into some new opportunity or adventure? Do you want to start your own money stream? Do you want to take that money stream to the next level? Okay, this is a time when you are very close to breaking some, or making some headway, breaking the barriers. We have the Eight of Swords. Sit back a little bit and look at what's coming at you, because you may gain a new perception, a new understanding, and where you thought that you couldn't go forward, you actually can. You get some kind of wisdom come in, an aha moment, an epiphany perhaps. Something that allows you to um, change something in your life on a significant level, or there's potential new growth that's being offered to you somewhere where you didn't think that you could go. Yeah, your perceptions change and new understandings. So expect those aha moments, expect those epiphanies, expect those awakenings of how you can actually go after a dream or a goal that you have in mind. And the Ace of Wands is how we bring it into balance. Okay, it's about, you know, infusing this passion, this motivation, this momentum. We want to build that drive. We want to build that momentum. We want to infuse it with enthusiasm and passion and dreams and joy and laughter. And so, how do we bring that into existence in our life while maintaining everything else? How do we keep the balance? We've got, it will all be better if you just make a decision, over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. So you could be pushing, you could be thinking way too deeply on this. It could be a very simple decision, and you've kind of thrown in all kinds of different factors to make it encumbersome to make a decision. So bring it back to the basics. Try and understand what the core value of moving forward in that direction is, or taking that chance on yourself is. I'm not one for the word compromise. I think you should collaborate. I think it should be a win-win situation. Compromise says we're giving some of our power away. Collaborating means that we maintain our power. We even grow our power in those situations. You needn't go through the current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Did we have that last week too? So know that when you say, I can do this, I will do this, I must do this, this has been meant for me, this is my dream, this is my goal, this is my desire, I'm going to be so successful, there's going to be a wave of prosperity and abundance coming into me because I'm taking this risk on myself, that I'm taking a step in this direction. Those are the kinds of prophecies. We are always prophesizing our tomorrow. It's just being in control of it. It's just being aware of it. It's just moving it to the conscious. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. Whenever there is full moons and new moons, a lot of us get very tired. We don't have that oomph. We don't have that drive. And that usually happens 48 hours prior to and after and the day of. So there's this 5-day window where we can feel just like we can't get going. And this is a time when we don't want to push ourselves, okay? To take time to rejuvenate ourselves, to lower our stress levels, to do some inner healing. And it says insights will come from quiet meditation. So sit in solitude. Sit and just have a conversation seemingly with yourself and see what comes of it. See what an angel perhaps whispers in your ear. So, and we have, I was saying about the sleep and everything, how we may need that. And I was just looking at the very, very young energy here. We have, the Five of Pentacles. We've got a Five of Aries, Four of Michael, Two of Michael. Very young energy here. An Ace of Wands. So this is a lot about new beginnings. And plus we started off with the Magician. So it's a very young energy for really stepping into something new and different. And I know we are in a lunar eclipse, which means we are letting go, we are closing doors, leaving things in our rearview mirror, but we're really getting called to look at our tomorrow, to imagine our tomorrow and see where the barriers are, see where the limitations are placed, and push ourselves through those things so that when that solar eclipse happens the first week in April, we are ready to take off. We are ready to launch. Okay, let's look at relationships. We got the moon. We had the Queen of Cups out too. It's really about honoring yourself, pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you are deserving, loving yourself, bringing yourself into balance, bringing things in that make you happy, that bring you joy, that enhances your love, your passion, your creativity. Okay, so it's looking within and recognizing these things within us and understanding how we can bring more of it into our life on a consistent basis. Now, taking care of ourselves is probably the most important thing if we're trying to build a relationship stronger. Because the stronger we are, the stronger we can make that relationship. We have the King of Swords. For some of you, there may be a direction that you need to take that relationship. Maybe it's the proposal. Maybe it's moving in. Maybe it's just, getting into a larger place. Maybe it's getting into a smaller place. Maybe it's having some uncomfortable but very positive dialogue happening in order to move you forward. Maybe we're drawing new lines in the sand. Maybe we are collaborating of how to bring in harmony and beauty into the relationship. But here we are very, it's almost like we have blinders on. We see the path forward. We want to go in that path, and nobody's going to take us off that path. In fact, we'll use that sword to cut away whatever is holding us back, whatever doesn't allow us to go forward with the strength that we want to go forward in. So this could be that we get very strong in our desire for how the relationship needs to look, and I think we're very forceful in doing that this week. We also have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is one where we walk away from the things we love, the things that we've relied on in order to step into new beginnings, new starts. So if you are in the very beginning of a relationship, especially, we know that we have to walk away from certain things. We have to make space for that relationship to grow, to thrive, to become successful, to deepen it in some way, which means it might need more time, or it needs our energy infused into it, or maybe if it's a monetary thing where you're going together to buy this house or this condo, or so know that change is going to happen, especially when it comes to relationship. And some of the people that we have has stood by us now need to go into other paths, and we need to allow them to go. And there's new people coming in to embrace as well. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, I truly believe that. I think it might be even uncomfortable to have these conversations, but I think some of them are long overdue. To really put yourself in the right direction. If you're thinking of dating or you're in the dating scene, I wouldn't have the heart-to-heart conversations so much as I would just be enjoying the moment, and I'm just holding myself back a little bit, not trying to rush into it, but letting it to unfold naturally. Okay, let's look at our personal growth for the week. We have the Page of Wands. This is dreaming it big. Contemplate the tomorrow. See it in your mind. See it happening. Get excited about it. Infuse it with energy, with emotion, with feeling. We have the Six of Pentacles. Look at our relationships, and are they balanced? Do we need to step up in the relationship? Do we need to take a step back? Do we need to have that dialogue within our relationships? And we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the yes card. So whatever you want to go after, it's a yes. Now, do you believe that you can do it? That is probably the most important part here. Do you believe you can do it, and are you deserving, and are you worthy? Because that's where you put the first limitation, where you don't think that you can branch out into something new, something different. It's like the waiter that loses their job, and so they apply for another waiter job. And that might be exactly what they want to do, and that's cool, but did they ever think for 5 seconds that they juggle multiple tables, which means multiple groups of people, which means multiple personalities, every walk of life, and dealing with that effectively? Not only effectively, but they left you a tip afterwards telling you that they really enjoyed you being their server. Do you not think that that might be a predisposition for going after a manager's job, a lead hand's job, to raise that bar on yourself, That through just waiting tables, you have learned a lot about dealing with people in general, and you're good at it. And to take it to the next level and to see how much more that you can actually do because of your life skills, because of what you've learned along the way, your growth. So we have the yes card. So I would grow that dream a little bit bigger if I were you. Absolutely. We also have the Two of Swords, which talks about some decisions that need to be made. We're not going to find the answers on the exterior world. We're going to find the answers within. So definitely sit this week at some point, if not every day, and have that conversation seemingly with yourself. I think you'll be amazed at some of the dialogue you actually have with yourself. Okay, let's see what this deck's going to give us. We have letting go. Learn to let go. Let it go. Let the people go in your life that need to leave because they need to go forward in their path, just like you need to go forward in yours. It doesn't mean they're leaving forever, but there is space being put between. This is also things we're letting go of. Having more by having less. What do we really need to take on our path forward? What do we need to leave behind? We have the dragonfly, live life to the fullest. So just be in the moment and enjoy the moment, and just take it for all it is the moment in time. Okay, that's when we notice the small flower growing through the crack in the sidewalks. That's when we notice the birds singing in the trees. That's when we notice the breeze in our hair, the sunshine on our face, when we're in the moment. A child's laugh picks us up and brightens us. Legends, learn from those who inspire you. Okay, so if you, and I think that you do have a strong push forward when it comes to work, when it comes to career, wanting to do something different or step into a new path or an elevated path for that. So before you take those steps, or while you're taking those steps, even try to find somebody to mentor you, somebody who is already at the place that you are walking towards, so they can tell you about their struggles, their adventures, what worked, what didn't work for them, so that you have some extra knowledge or insight to the path forward and how to maneuver it in a successful way. And we'll grab one more here. We got originality, blaze your own trail. I really think that there's something shining within you, destined just for you. And because it's being called to you, you need to pay attention to it. They already believe that you can master it. So, what's holding you back from you believing it as well? This week, it's about understanding your value, your worth, and going forward and blazing your own trail. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.